Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're diving into small bathroom design on a budget. We recently converted our garage into a mudroom slash laundry room and added a powder bathroom, and a majority of our budget went towards hiring contractors for electrical, plumbing, drywall, so I'm DIYing the final touches to keep costs down. In this video, I'll be sharing some budget-friendly design ideas that you can implement in your own bathroom to make it stylish and functional without breaking the bank. Before we get started, here's a quick tour of our unfinished bathroom. Since this is a small space and it's not used very often, it's the perfect opportunity to go bold with some colors and to try out different designs that we may be too afraid to try in larger, high-traffic rooms. Over the next couple of weeks, I plan to add picture molding to the bottom half of the walls. I'd like to add some storage for toilet paper and miscellaneous items, throw in a fun splash of color with some green or blue paint, and then hang wallpaper on the top half of the walls. That leads me to the first design upgrade for your bathroom: wallpaper. Since bathrooms are generally pretty small, especially powder bathrooms like ours, this is a great space to hang some wallpaper. Wallpaper isn't cheap, but you don't need a lot of it. I would recommend a peel and stick wallpaper, which is generally cheaper and more beginner friendly to install. I recently installed wallpaper in our nursery and recorded the whole process, so if you're looking for a tutorial on how to prep your walls and hang wallpaper, check out that video. I will link it in the description below. Next up is trim. Just like wallpaper, you only need a little bit of trim to make a big impact. Like I mentioned, I plan to do some picture molding on the bottom half of our walls. I've done this in other rooms of our house, so I wanted to carry that design over into the powder bathroom. Some other great examples of adding trim are beadboard, shiplap, or board and batten. If you're interested in installing the picture molding, I have a tutorial for that listed in the description below as well. Don't forget about the ceiling. A lot of people forget about the ceiling, but it's a great place to add some wallpaper, some color, or a wood treatment. I love the look of adding faux beams or tongue and groove board like this picture. I do plan to paint our ceiling the same color as the walls to add some vertical interest. Next up are mirrors. Mirrors are a great way to add a fun statement. If you have a simple frameless mirror, consider DIYing a frame for it. Better yet, thrift a mirror. Check out Facebook Marketplace. I'm always seeing fun and funky mirrors there. Or check out your local thrift store. I found our mirror on Wayfair. They have tons of budget-friendly options on their website. The best and least expensive way to upgrade your bathroom is paint. Paint your cabinets, paint your floors, paint your ceiling. This is the best room to try out a fun color that you may not be comfortable using in the rest of your house. If you know me, I'm very much a neutral girl. We don't have a ton of color in our house, so I'm really excited to add a fun splash of color, but I'm also a little terrified. Next up is flooring. We went with the same checkered tile that we have in our kitchen, but a budget-friendly option is this peel and stick tile. A ton of my fellow DIYers have used this peel and stick tile. It looks incredible and there are really great reviews on its durability. Another great option to upgrade your flooring is simply paint. Paint is cheap and you could add some fun character with stencils or other patterns. This is generally not a super high traffic room, at least not in our house, so you don't really have to worry too much about wear and tear. Next up is some functional and pretty organization. Floating shelves are a great way to add some fun and functional storage. I recently shared my chunky floating shelf tutorial on Instagram and it got over 9 million views, so I think that project resonates with a lot of people. Add some baskets to hide your items or throw on some decor to spruce up your space. That floating shelf tutorial is linked in the description below. Another way to add some storage is by thrifting cabinets. This would be a great place to repurpose a vintage cabinet for some cool character. Those are just a few budget-friendly design upgrades that can totally transform your bathroom. I hope you found a few of them helpful. Over the next couple of weeks, I plan to implement some of these design projects, so stay tuned for the progress and for some DIY tutorials that you can follow along with too.